I don't have to answer nothing unless that there's some type of subpoena or document file within the courts. And sending me a letter really don't mean nothing because I get many. You don't walk away from the brand that easy, regardless of whether they had it 1 year or 1 month. You should contest the other person because they have more money than you have. That doesn't mean that you should walk away. So
right now, so you said that they reached out to you, and
right.
and they wanted you to change your name.
Right.
So how, as an independent artist out there, and I'm sure that there are many of us listening right now, how would you go about fighting that?
Well, first of all, you should get all your trademarks and your everything in place anyway before you get started. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get it, you should contest it anyway because you don't know how the course is going to rule in your favor or against you.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it sounds close, that doesn't mean that they're just going to say, okay, well, these people have money, so we're going to rule against them. The courts don't work that way. If you have a compelling argument, then you're able to use that. I told him, I said, the only thing that I would consider doing is restructuring the marketing. I said, but for us to name, and really when I said that was facetious because there's no marketing to do. If you're a radio station, and I have 250 stations, and they have. And what we're going to charge them to be part of the franchise, but they are definitely want to be part of this movement that we have going. So
right now you got 500 college stations that are coming, and amongst how many stations do you have now?
but I can be part of a larger platform. What if I go to iHeart and try to be part of them? It's going to cost me $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
Right.
So that's why a lot of them is coming to us now, and we're being very selective about the station that we take on under our banner. So.
Right. So explain to everybody exactly what's going on with you over there. You already got 250 stations, so explain to them what's going on.
So we have a lot going on. We have iGlobal is a mirror iHeartRadio. So we have 250 stations. So those are franchise stations, all right.
Mm-hmm.
We also just started at iGlobal Radio Broadcast Academy. So we just started that. That means that if you want to be part of the iGlobal network and want to be a DJ, you go through this academy. You go through this academy for 3 weeks, and then we give you a license to broadcast on our station. And that gives you a start to, it's a certificate program. It's a start to getting into the radio business. Then you get to have some time on one of our stations, and so you can move on. Because a lot of DJs out there, they just start spinning. When I met you, I knew nothing about radio. Mm-hmm. It took me 8 years to learn really what So we have that going on. We also, with the iGlobal Music Fest happening. We got some big. We got Stokely, Kenny Lattimore, and we probably getting ready to add Johnny Gill to the lineup right now. So we got that going and BET weekend. And then we're going back to Vegas in September for 2 days and do the iGlobal Music Fest doing iHeart Weekend. And that's going to be a big thing. That's 2 days in Vegas. So we got a lot going on. Along with, we did reschedule the IGM Awards, and we're actually now going to move that to Beverly Hills because we have a bigger stage because we have a lot of artists now, mainstream artists now that wants to perform on the stage because they are aware of what we was trying to do for its BET is Soul Train is not around anymore and hip hop is not around anymore. So we have a lot of artists now that wants to be on there. So it's going to be an amazing show. Now that we took this time because of the danger that was going on with the war, we took this time and now it's really working out for us. So August 1st is our date. We're going to start pushing real heavy again, starting in May 1. And a lot of independent artists do have a chance to get on this stage also. But it's going to be a big event, you know. As you know, we have Tubi TV, our partner, that's going to stream it live. So it's going to be a big event, you know.
And that's going down August 1st, right?
August 1st, that's correct, yes.
Okay. Yeah. And where's that going to be at?
It's going to be at the Savan, I think it's Savan's Theater in Beverly Hills on Wilshire.
Oh, okay. You got it. Okay, good.
Yeah. So it's a nicer place. You know, they just remodeled. It's been like $10 million remodeled, so it's really nice. But because the artists that we have, we need to have a bigger stage because these artists actually have bands where the Directors Guild really don't have a stage. It's basically screening for movies.
Right.
So we just made that decision a couple of days ago since we had a lot of these artists wants to perform this year. You know.
Mm-hmm. So you moved into the Saban Theater August 1st. So you got a nice lineup, which I'm hearing, and definitely we'll be talking to those people as we lead up to it come August 1st here on the radio show. Independent artists, how many of those do you have performing, or where can they stand on that?
So we're gonna try to make this a kind of a full day thing. So we probably start around 2:00 in the day, unless some independent artists start, so we can still be they'll still be part of the streaming for Tubi TV. So we're gonna probably let about 10 indie artists perform during the day, like 2 to 4. Then we're gonna start out red carpet around 6, and then we start our main event around 7, which the award show start at that time, you know. So.
Okay, about 7, so about 10 artists you're looking at. And then are you still doing the whole voting deal that you did last year to be a part of it and win trophies? Are you still doing that this year with it, or are we doing something different?
Yeah, we're still voting. Actually, the voting is open now because we had about 600 people that want to be part of it. So we kind of left the nominees and the voting open now, so that way we get more people involved in it, you know, and understand just what we're all about, you know, because you know, I noticed something. It's amazing you would do that. I saw another interview. You had John B. on there. And John really expressed himself very heavily about independent artists.
Right.
And and so a lot of people need to take notes of what John have done for himself. John B., I should say, have done for himself, because he's done amazing to be an independent artist for all these years and still out there, you know. Yeah, so it's amazing what he's done, you know. So I saw another interview with you the other day with him. You asked the same question to him, and he expressed the same thing about being an independent artist, you know. So, yeah, so it's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was saying that, yeah, John B. was real cool, and he told me that he's been independent for, goodness, probably about 20 years. He's been an independent artist since he left the label.
Long, you know. Yeah. and you would never know it because he's mainstream. He's working all the time. So nothing has stopped just because he's independent. It's nothing wrong with being independent artist as long as you have your directions right. And like I tell everybody, radio is still the main way that people get to know you. It's not streaming because you can. Spotify cannot interview you.
Right.
They can't put you in rotation. They can't. You just whatever you put on there, the robot runs your music.
Right.
So radio, we're still going to be a part of this mainstream, and we're doing an amazing job. I have to say myself, for as a station and for as this platform that was a dream to put together a platform like iGlobal. And to see other stations that wants to get involved, that can help other independent artists by getting their music played. It's amazing. It's really working.
Now, on another note, what do you think about the merger we're hearing, the merger of iHeart and Sirius?
Well, I think iHeart they still struggling, so they need to merge. iHeart, as you know, still haven't completely came out of bankruptcy, and that's been years now. So I think it's probably a good plan because Sirius has always been pretty solid, So iHeart, just merging with them is going to help their brand, and they probably, be able to get their bill paid off by merging with them, So I just think that, if people know that inside of the music thing, it's just like iHeart understand it. What's the other company just went bankruptcy? I know you're talking about. I can't think of one right now either, but I know you're talking about. They went in bankruptcy about $600 million, and that's because their business plan was good, but they stepped into these equity deals that they're not able to pay off with these stations. So now, in order to do that, they got to file bankruptcy to keep themselves relevant. And luckily, iHeart, because they do the iHeart Music Festival and the iHeart Awards Show, they can stay relevant. And if you look at iHeart, who produces it is an independent promoter produces iHeart, not iHeart anymore. I don't know if anybody looked at that or not. And the reason why is because when you're in bankruptcy, you can't use proprietary money that's coming in to do these type of special events. So they pay an independent promoter to promote the Music Fest and the iHeart Music Awards, So it's amazing. They're pretty smart the way they do it. But I think them merging with someone right now, because they've been struggling for years trying to get out of this bankruptcy, it'll probably help them,
Okay. So, and who was the firm that's doing the independent? The iHeart Award. Who's the firm that's doing that?
I can't remember, but it's a production company. It's a production company. You can look at it. You can just Google who produces the iHeart Music iHeart Awards show, and he'll give it to you. It wasn't iHeart. It was a third party producing it.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, do you think that that third party might be owned by iHeart too?
Well, it could be. It could be. It could be. But it's a smart move because it keeps them out of the red with the bankruptcy court. By doing that. So it could be. You never know. They're pretty smart. They was able to acquire all these stations with little or no money by doing stock options. So they're pretty smart to come up with the next move. And so this next move they're coming up with now is to merge with another company to maybe this company say, we'll settle your debt, merge with us. And that's probably what's going to probably come out, that they buy the debt from iHeart, buy the debt, and then they merge together. That's the only reason why I can see a merger,
That'd be the only reason to do it.
Yeah, what is the reason, for them to do it,
Now, with them merging, if it goes through with Sirius and iHeart merging, would that help you or hurt you?
No, it's never. So, because I'm not dealing with a lot of terrestrial stations, so it's never going to hurt me. It'll help me more because that eliminate one party. These independent radio stations I work with, they're never going to be a part of iHeart because iHeart's not going to take them on. The only way iHeart is going to take them on is to Live 365. They're going to pay $1,000 to $2,500 a month to get a logo deal.
Right.
So when they can come to me and get a logo deal for $175 a month and get a full marketing plan for for IT team, for web team. So it's a total different game what we're doing, you know. But I have to say, I took iHeart model and I made it my own. So that's really what happened. See, and like they used to always say, you know, you don't have to recreate the wheel, just make it better.
Yeah,
You know?
of course.
So if you think about, there's got to be 10,000 plus independent stations out there that have little or no listeners, and when they come to us, immediately they have listeners because we have a mechanism we have in place now to drive people to them. You know, they can't be part of hybrid media because they don't have enough numbers. But when they come to us, they can get major advertisers. They can get revenue share and advertisements, stuff like that, because we have the numbers. You know, so.
Well, that's another reason why I was asking you that, because once they merge, you know, everything's not going to stay the same. It's going to be some stations that are going to be on the chopping block, and maybe some of those even terrestrial stations might actually come knocking at your door.
Exactly, and it's happening now. You know, it's happening now. Some, you know, they come in with questions now. I mean, I made it very simple. Look, go to the website, register your station, and you know, and try it out, you know. And like I said, we have the mechanism in place that once you become part of our station, immediately you're going to see a change in your listeners because we have that mechanism in place now to do that. It's like with the shows that's on our station. When those shows come up and we run those shows, they may not have a lot of listeners then, but when on the time they're on our station, they have thousands of listeners because we have way to drive traffic, you know. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's real good. That's real good. Now you got it. Now I did see. You know, you mentioned earlier you have the school where people could come and learn broadcasting and all. And I saw that. What's my man? Can't think of his name right now. Oh my God, my guy. Matt. Yeah. Huh?
Mad scientist?
Mad scientist. Mad scientist. I saw was the first graduate from the school. So,
well, because, you know, Mad scientist has been with me for 3 years. And not only he first one got the certificate, but he used to teach a class at Long Beach. So he's one of the instructors of this class, you know. And we made the curriculum pretty simple. Plus, we take a lot of radio.co training videos, and they have some very good training videos versus Live 365. So they study those training videos. They do a little short essay on those training videos. It's only a 3-week class, certificate class, and they get a certificate to, and then we'll give them a show because we have whether you know it or not, we have 10 power stations right now.
Oh, we got 10. Okay.
We have gospel. We have country. We have pop. We have hip hop. So we have 2 African stations. We have 10 power stations. So we have enough stations to put a lot of DJs on there to go, you know, to start working on radio, you know.
Oh, cool. That's what's up. I like that. I like that right there, man. Now, you see my man right there next to you? Little Scooter right there on IG? Yeah, now he's an independent artist. So tell him what he needs to do to get his music played on iGlobal Radio.
Well, we have a simple process. You go to iGlobalRadio.com, click on promote your music at the bottom of the website. It tells you everything there. And that's really where it's, you know, and again, we report to all of the platform, BMI, AskGuide, all of it. You know, we report to all of them. So one thing about us, if you go there to and you take a plan with us and your music, if it's registered right, you're gonna get paid back. You're gonna get money back because we pay royalties on, like every station have to. Even though we're online station, we run our station like a terrestrial FM station. We do everything like that. We follow the rules and we do everything. You know, so.
And then if he does go and sign up, Little Scooter, I'm asking your question for you. If you do go sign up, if you do go ahead and sign up and you join, what's the process?
Well, the process is simple. You go there, you sign up, you upload your music. Gabby or somebody listen to the music. If it's good, then we put it in a rotation. And from that point, you start getting more into. It's not just getting your music signed up. We actually try to help you understand, your business. Understand, make sure we may tell you, hey, your music is not properly registered. Do this, and then send it back to us.
Mm-hmm.
Or we may say, okay, we may put you on 20 interviews. Because we have 200 stations. So now you're not only getting your music played, but you're also getting live interviews on radio stations that very difficult to get on. Real good stations,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So it's a win-win for the artist. I sometimes independent artists kind of really get under my skin because they want everything, but they don't want to support themselves.
Right.
If you buy a car, you got to make sure you got to buy gas. It's not going to run by itself.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get you're going to get some oil. So you have to support that car in order to support you. The same thing with your music business. You have to support that. Not just because you go into the studio and record something and think, oh, now I'm good. That's 1% of what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
We have these 3 major platforms every year. We have the award show every year. We have the BET every year, and we have the iHeart Music Fest in Vegas. So that's 2 major stages you can get on every year. There's other people doing shows and getting independent artists on there, but there's no substance there. You can get. I've been to these showcases where independent artists is on, but half of the people in there are independent artists. There's nobody in there.
I know. That makes me upset too. That they can't pack a place. They can't get any people to come, and everybody wants to perform and be the headliner, and nobody has any audience. I know.
Right. And so we make sure that's why now we're definitely. So we have a company now. It's called It's a I-Team Artist Agency, which is a booking agency.
Mm-hmm.
So we booked, if we book major artists, but we're actually going to put us on that we're going to start booking independent artists through that. But right now we have, if you check it out, you can check it on the oneiteam.com, the number oneiteam.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that we have major artists that we book, but we're going to start doing more independent artists, booking them on real showcases instead of them just going out, getting those showcases that they pay money for, and nobody's there.
Right.
But a bunch of other artists jumping around,
Mm-hmm.
So what we've done, hold on a second for me. Just 1 second. One second.
All right. I'm going to go, Mike's going ahead.
My battery's going down.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and plug in.
What we've done at iGlobal Holding Group is we're trying to master the game. We have the radio station,
Mm-hmm.
we have the award show, we have the booking agency, and we have the music festival. So we kind of fix it where independent artists don't have to go to a lot of places to these different guys that just, hey, come perform on my stage, give me $500, but nobody's there.
Exactly.
So you could go perform in your room for that,
Yeah.
But that's why we got these different things. We're trying to lock the market in, So yeah, check it. Everything is on our website, iglobalradio.com, and you can click from there to anywhere you want to go. We even bought a travel agency.
Oh, wow.
So when we doing events, if an artist wants to show up, come to our event, they go to the traveling. They can book their hotels, their car rentals, their airfare, everything in. And
Really?
what we've done is it's iGlobal Travel, which is part of our brand. What we've done is we subordinated the interest. The commission. We make no commission, so we pass that fee on to the independent artists or whoever come to our events. Yeah. So we have that on our website also. Yeah.
So you got the booking agency that when you book them to perform, you got the travel agency that they can pay their money to get to wherever they got to get to, and you got the radio station to promote them, making it go hand in hand. Okay.
So we try to lock. Our goal is quietly we're trying to lock the whole market down for the independent artists, because I see so many independent artists have been taken advantage of over the years,
Mm-hmm.
where they're on these stages and these guys are promoting them like they got superstars in the audience, but the only thing they got is a bunch of independent artists jumping around, and nobody's so you pay just to have a good time.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and you haven't got nothing. You don't get anything out of it. You know.
No, they're not bringing anybody. They don't have any fans. Only just their mama, their cousin, and their girlfriend. That's all that's there.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. And I can tell you that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing shows on my own. You know, me and the dude stopped doing shows. Why I stopped doing is because they wouldn't pack the venue. It didn't make financial sense to do it. You know,
I think it's one of the companies that's out there. What is the one that travel from city to city? I forget the name of that.
There's several of them. It's Sean Healy. It's forget one of them other ones. I went to one of their things the other day. They only come around here when it's award season, but I see them when they come out and do events too. And they travel around. Like if it's a major, like for example, they coast to coast, and that's one of them too. And they do like we just had Coachella here, so they do stuff around Coachella. So next time they're going to be out here, I assume it's going to be for BET. So they'll do something around BET too. So I forget the name of that company, but they do stuff like that too.
Yeah, I went to a couple of coast to coast, and I paid $10 or $5 to get in.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, where's the audience? Everybody in there was going up next to perform.
Exactly.
I'm like, what is this? Exactly. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
Yeah. So, and then they'll walk, and then after they're done performing, they don't stay, they leave. So then the audience gets even smaller.
Even small, yeah. So I saw that, but that's really what's that. My goal was to build a radio station that independent artists and mainstream artists can actually have a place besides iHeart. If you go to iHeart to try to break a record, you got to walk in there with a check for at least $80,000 now.
80,000.
And nothing less than 80,000. You know.
And what does that get you?
That gets you a week radio spend on probably as many stations that will pick it up. You know, they don't guarantee you. You know.
And that's
many iHeart station that would pick it up. You know.
And that's the stations themselves. That's not even counting mix show, right? Is that including mix show?
No, just the stations that would pick it up. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So what I've done is I do a distribution every Monday on the stations that I have. If it's R&B, I would distribute to all the R&B stations. Part of the franchise is they have to spend any music that I send to them. They don't have a choice not to spend it to be part of the franchise. So that's how I get the music played. You know. So surely if you have Apple artists, somebody that you're going to see music played because these stations that I send it out to, part of their franchise is they have to play what music I sent to them.
Oh, so that's sort of a rotation thing. Now, how many of the 250, all 250 will play it, or what?
Well, we don't send it. We only send it to that genre. So let's say it's R&B, hip hop. We have 180 R&B hip hop stations, so we send them to them.
Okay, so all 180 have to play it.
They have to play it. Part of the franchise. They have to play it.
Now, are any of those stations media based or BDS or anything?
Well, so all the stations is media based now. I'm registering all the stations with media based.
Okay.
So I have a master account for media based, and now I'm registering everything under the platform media based.
Oh, so each spin will detect. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Okay. Okay, I like that.
So that's the difference between. If you go to some of these, like the Too Hot radios and stuff like that, they're not part of our network, and they're definitely not part of media base because it costs a lot of money to be part of media base.
Yes, I know. I've investigated it myself. It's quite a bit. And you have a master account. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys, they get on and say, oh, I have 1 million listeners. But you go to their social media, and they have 2,600 followers.
Right.
How is that possible? You have a million listeners in 26 followers. Well, we only have 110,000 on Instagram, but you time that time 10, and surely we have a million. Now, let me tell you something else that just happened, all right? I put up a station the other day, said Michael Jackson Radio, all right? I pushed it out the day that the movie came out, and I have millions of people tapped in that station already.
Oh, really?
Yes, millions.
Wow.
And I spent a little money to push it out, and it just caught fire, and it just people are just. And the only thing I did was put, I think, 25 or 30 Jackson 5 something along with a couple of interviews and stuff like that for Mike and stuff like that. And that's right now is probably 100-some thousand people that are listening now. You know.
Really? To the and that's Michael Jackson music all the time, right?
All the time, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So I kind of picked that up. I picked that mode up when I did R. Kelly. I did R. Kelly, and I had over 3 million listeners there. You know.
Oh, you did?
So, yes. So think about that. All right. These people are traveling through iGlobal Radio to get to there. So that's why sometimes I get 2 to 3 to 4 million visitors at my website a month.
Wow. So they have to travel through your website to get to the Michael Jackson station.
Yes, so any station they get to, they go to iGlobal Radio and choose the station that they want to listen to. You know.
Oh wow, okay.
So that was the science that I used to make sure that, one, I had listeners, and two, that my website and my app would stand on its own to say yes. Because a lot of people say, well, how do you do this? Well, it's a fundamental that I use, and one of the things I use is, a lot of people thought, hey, you're dealing with R. Kelly, that's not going to work. If you go to right now, we did R. Kelly signatures, all right? We had 974,000 or something signatures, right? Almost a million.
Almost a million signatures for R. Kelly.
Almost a million. So just think about those million people traveled through my website to get to sign up for the R. Kelly, to sign his signature. All right. Throughout that whole thing, we have purged out at least 300,000 signatures because it was double.
Oh, really?
We'd have been at a million already, but because so many people signed up so many times, you know.
Right.
So, yeah.
So they signed the signature on there to free R. Kelly, I assume, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. I think the first post we put up the free R. Kelly thing, in 3 days, it went to 100,000 in 3 days.
Oh, it did?
In 3 days, 100,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's all there. It's all there. It's all on our Instagram. It's all there. Everything is there, you know.
Wow. So R. Kelly, that's doing really well for you then.
Yeah, it did very well, you know, to bring people there, and it did very good. So that's what I said. With these independent stations, listen, young artists, independent artists, don't let these guys tell you pay them money to get on this stage unless they can show you that they have an audience. Not just, you know, and don't let these stations tell you, hey, pay me to get on your station, unless you can actually they can show you the analytics. You can just Google my station, Google how many listeners on Power 97.5. You can find that out on Google.
Right.
Just put how many listeners on Power 97.5 LA, and it's going to tell you right there.
You can just Google you, and that's it.
Yeah, just Google how many listeners on Power 97.5 LA, and it'll tell you.
Because you know that's the first thing everyone asks. How many do you have, and how do you know you have all these listeners and all that? So that's the first thing everybody asks.
That's why I pay for Google to scan my website and everything so that the numbers show. It scanned it. I put the streaming app inside of this program that you pay for, and Google picks it up and report on it. You know.
Oh wow! Okay.
Did you see it?
No. What is that called?
Just put how many listeners does Power 97.5 LA have?
It's over 3.5 million weekly.
How many, a little scooter?
3.5 million weekly.
Okay, 3.5 million listeners.
How many say a month? How many?
Let's see. 10 million monthly.
Okay.
Monthly.
Okay.
That's not me. That's Google going through the system and pulling those numbers out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's good. That's man. I got to get a horns for that. 10 million a month, 3 million a week. That's wonderful. That is excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent, man.
So when somebody can, they don't have to tell you. When you can find that information.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just Google how many listeners Power 106 FM have, Google that, youngster. How many listeners Power 106 have FM?
Yo, let's go do that for me. Power 106 KPWR Los Angeles. That's what it is. Let's go.
Let's see. More than 2.8 million listeners every week.
Okay, so
who got more listeners?
More than 2.8 million listeners every week.
Okay, so you are basically saying you have more than Power KPWR Los Angeles, more listeners than they have each week.
No. What I'm saying is Power 97.5 has more.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the math. So if the math is math, then Micah says that you have more on your station than Power have.
And the math is there.
Yes.
It's there. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
It's there.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Exactly.
And they haven't. I just started for them to start scrubbing the iGlobal.
Mm-hmm.
I just started that the other day. I paid them because it costs a lot of money to get to do that. So now that number will come out. How many the overall platform have it'll come out in Google. So I know how many it is. I get the report. So I wanted to come out in Google, so I had to pay for that. So.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's wonderful, man. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. MD, say hello to Mike. Okay, I don't know. You got some headset or something there that's not working. I can't hear you. Unmute your mic, maybe.
No, I can hear you.
I can't hear MD at all.
Oh, it's dead.
Unmute your mic, MD. Or you got something there that's not working. MD is joining us. We're in the midst of the radio show right now. Dundee and MD tonight, making it happen. Britta living next to Human Chandelier is not here, so Little Scooter is with us as well.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't hear you, MD, at all.
Yo, MD, you there?
MD, can you hear me, MD?
MD.
Okay, he's there, but he can hear us, but we can't hear him. So I'm gonna let MD work on this mic. I'm gonna let MD to work on this mic right now. Don't forget, right now we got the radio show. We're in the midst of it. Mike, iGlobal Radio is on right now. We're talking to him about his stations and what he got going on. Currently, he has 250 stations, which is part of the iGlobal Radio family. The radio show, by the way, airs on one of the stations, Power 90, or a couple of the stations, Power 97.5 LA, Power V97 out of Las Vegas, and any other stations that we airing on Mike that I don't know about?
Well, not yet. We're still going to syndicate you on more. We're just trying to put it all together because we actually come from May 1, we opened Power 97.5. ATL, the hip hop and R&B, real hip hop and R&B. So we opened up Vegas. A station in Atlanta come May 1st. So that's coming soon. So we're going to start figuring out how to syndicate these shows on Saturday through all these platforms.
Okay.
But this is a task to do this because when I met you, I had one station and I was just barely holding on because I didn't know what I had yet then,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you've come a long way in a short amount of time of what you're doing.
Yeah, well, just 7 years, so 7 years. And, it's been a good ride, it's something that I feel that I always wanted to have a voice without having a face, you know. So I don't like to be out there trying to be a star. I'd rather be a voice that people listen to instead of a fake face that people talk to, you know. So that's really where I'm at now. I want to be that. I wanted to have that face, you know. I'm touching it. Two African countries right now, Zambia and Zambia, two different African countries, and sometimes those stations right there could have 500,000 people listening because they don't have much to do with ever listen to it. So so it's strong. So now we're putting more DJs on those stations, you know.
They got quite a fan base. They got quite a fan base out there.
Yeah. We got a big one, yeah. And you know, and I'm.
Mike, you buffering right now? Mike is buffering. That's what's happening. Mike, if you can hear me, you buffering. Yeah, we can't see or hear you. Hopefully you'll come out of the buffering soon and we can continue what we got going on here. All right, while we wait for Mike to buffer, I don't know if his phone went dead or something, but we're here with the radio show. Still waiting for MD to get on because MD is on, but we can't hear him for some reason.
MD, if you can hear me, come on.
Yeah, I guess he has a new headset or something that you got. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we can't hear you.
And new guest, we were having some technical difficulties, but if you can still hear us, we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here waiting to see if Mike can jump aboard real quick and we can continue. If not, we'll go ahead and just start the radio show. Still wait for MD. Hopefully MD can get on in just a little bit, and we'll figure him out. Is it in fact, let me go on this Zoom in here. Hopefully Mike will come back and we can conclude with him with the iGlobal Radio Network. Forgot to tell you all that we do air on the network as well, on iGlobal Radio Network. We're one of the shows that are currently airing on two of the networks. We're on Saturdays from I think he put us at 11 to 12. He moved our time, so we're on from 11 to 12 Saturday afternoons, 11 to 12 Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you check out the radio show on the iGlobal Radio Network. Two stations, Power 97.5 LA and also Power V97 out of Las Vegas. We're airing on both of those stations currently right now with the radio show. And we've been on there for a minute, and we're going to roll with Mike. We'll try to get you back on. We'll talk about the iGlobal Awards, give you the heads up on that. We'll have some of those artists coming up from the award show probably as early as a couple of weeks. And we'll go ahead and continue with that leading up to the award show, which is happening now August the 1st at the Saban Theater here in Los Angeles. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming. A lot of entertainers will be on stage, and it's going to be a beautiful night of music, awards, and everything. Mike, I was just recapping the iGlobal Awards, the IGM Awards coming up on August the 1st. Just giving them a heads up on that. Do you have ticket information available right now for that in case anybody want to go ahead and jump aboard and get their tickets right now?
Yeah, just go to the IGMAwards.com and it's all set up and ready to go. Okay,
make sure you go and get your tickets right now. Tickets are available, and I'm sure voting is available right now for the IGM Awards coming up. Again, August 1st, Saban Theater in Los Angeles. So make sure you're in the house for that. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a lot of performances as well. Mike, give us a roll call, everybody that's going to be on stage that you've got booked so far.
Right now, we have Kenny Lattimore, After 7, Stokely, Lavelle, and an artist named Lizin, you know.
Okay. All right. So that's definitely enough said right there, man. A lot of good celebrities right there will be on stage, and that alone is going to be a nice ticket. It's going to be a nice evening, and a lot of performances will be live on stage, and definitely a night of music and celebration. So August the 1st, go ahead and book your tickets now.
It's going to be hosted by Miguel Nunez.
Oh, Miguel Nunez is hosting?
He's coming back, yeah.
Okay, so Miguel Nunez will be hosting.
Huh?
Live on stage, man. So the Miguel Nunez will be hosting that night. So you surely want to be in the house for that, man. Miguel Nunez will be tearing the house down like I know Miguel Nunez can. So make sure you come through and be a part of that. August 1st, Savant Theater, and it's going to be a night to remember. Now, Mike, we were just wrapping up too with you with the iGlobal radio, and also with all the stations you have aboard. I had a couple of stations I seen on IG that was checking in. So in case a couple of them want to go ahead and join, where can they go and get that information to be a part of it?
They can go to iglobalradio.com.
Okay.
Everything that we're doing starts at the iglobalradio.com. You can go from there to the award show, from there to the music festivals, from there to promote your music. I mean, everything is there. Everything starts there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that was our goal, to drive everything through the iGlobal, so we got the numbers there, you know. So
right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's the way to do it. To have everything go to the website, and that's the way to make things blow up around here.
Yeah. But you can also download the free app, you know, the iGlobal Radio app from the App Store, you know, Android. And right now we are in the process again of putting everything on all the streaming, like Apple TV, Roku TV, Samsung TV. We're actually, all that stuff is being put together. Fire Stick. We have a YouTube already. We're going to be streaming more on Tubi every day on our shows, because we're going to start doing more like a breakfast club. Or we have a show called At the Glass Table that's going to start every day. It's going to be like a morning show.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we call it the Glass Table, because it's going to be a lot of talk about realists. You can't come to the glass table and bullshit us, because you can't hide on the table, you can't see through it. So that's where the glass table come in at, you know. So the morning show at the glass table. So that's coming soon. Once we get all these different platforms in place, Apple TV, Roku, you know, that's coming soon. So we're keep moving, and that's what it's all about, you know. And we're getting back to say the independent artists. Be very careful. Listen, I've been doing this for many years as an entertainment attorney. I've been doing it many years as just in the music. Be very careful when a guy tell you that you have to pay them to get on the platform that you have no knowledge about, or you can't really see that somebody's going to be there besides the other guy that's trying to get the same thing. And again, a lot of these guys popping up at these radio stations, Too Hot Radio and 2-3 Radio, be very careful with them. Because the first thing they'll tell you is that, I got 1 million listeners. But it would never give you the analytics. They would never let you have it. So that's why I pay so much money to make sure that Google scrub my radio stations to get the analytics and put it out there. So Google is not going to put anything out there and keep it out there unless it's real, you know. And that's what you got to be very careful about, you know.
So you saying now be careful of some of the internet stations that ask you to pay money to be on these stations, and that's the first thing everybody is after is you to pay to be on their station. You know, $200, $300. I mean, hey, just to get their music played on Clubhouse, they make you pay for that as well. So
Can you hear me now?
Say that again. Why artists should not be paying to get on a lot of these platforms?
Well, no. Definitely you should be paying.
Okay.
That's part of your business. But be careful with these stations telling you that they have 1 million listeners when they only have 2,500 people following them on Instagram.
Right.
Be careful of that. Now, a lot of times Instagram don't determine our scope of listening, but you know, some people like yourself, you've been around for a while, so you have a built-in audience.
Right.
But if a guy just came up with a Too Hot Radio or Too Fly Radio tomorrow, and he tell you that, then you know that you should question that. You know. See, I know a person that's got a station in Vegas. They said they got 1 million listeners, but they got 74 people following them on Instagram.
Oh.
The math doesn't work, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the math's not working.
it doesn't work, and it just started. So how you going to start 3 months ago and have 1 million listeners? When I meet stations every day that's been around for 3 years, and they're struggling to have 1,000 listeners.
Exactly.
So that all I'm saying is that be careful when you commit yourself and your funds to what you're doing. Does that make sense, D?
Yes, that makes perfect sense, man. I have been victim and witnessed a lot of radio stations that tell me the same thing, that they have 1 million people listening to them, and their Instagram and all that don't fit, doesn't match. The math's not mathing.
Can you hear me now?
Right.
Hold on, MD, I can hear you, but it's faint. I can't hear you. So whatever you're doing, keep doing whatever you're doing there.
I'm in the clubhouse room.
Oh, you're in the clubhouse room. Okay, let me turn you up over there. Okay, MD, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, say hello to Mike, our Global Radio.
Yeah, I see him on TV. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how you doing? So we're talking about the fundamentals of being in this business, and
Right.
the independent artists trying to get into this business. At one time I was really going to get out of the independent business because I saw so many people taking advantage of them. I didn't want them to think that I was doing the same thing. I was really going to get out of it. I broke ties with certain people that deal with independent artists because I don't see that the independent artist is getting any value out of it, and I don't want to be associated with that anymore because I don't see a value in what they're paying for. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, you know what? I was talking to a couple of radio shows. It's talking the same similar thing you're talking about. And we want to start alliance with a few radio shows that dedicate themselves to the independent market and work from there, where we will play almost identically about at least 6 to 7 songs, of same songs of independent artists, so we can start working on their popularity through us 5 or 6 radio shows. So I think that would work a little better because I'm not putting together, I'm making an alliance with the organization called FAM. That's that music retailer group that they're putting together, VIP Records and the rest of the record stores around the country, trying to bring physical products back. So we're talking on that level so we can get both independent online radio with them, so we can show the artists that there are a few of us really dedicated to make you guys like Tech 9, because they don't have no idea the direction. And they're listening to a lot of people, like you say, they fake the shake. They say they got 1 million listeners. They only have 2 or 3, in reality. And
I don't believe in following the likes and stuff. Like and following and views only means that they probably looked at your page a second or two and got off. But that is counted as a view, like, or whatever. That's not real stats. Real stats is if your radio station and your show and our show and a few other shows that dedicated for independent artists, we cross promote and try to let everybody know these are the stations to go to, because these are the ones that try to make it happen for you. We real. We don't charge extra amount of dollars for us to play you. We might charge you to advertise, but not to play you, spin you. And if you advertise with us, then we will automatically spin you. No problem. So that's where I'm at. So I really need to get your number and do Dundee and talk to you one-on-one on the phone, give you a little bit more about what we're trying to establish.
Okay, yeah, because again, like I said, you're right, and I guess what happened is, with my thing and what I built, again, I separated myself with some of the people that I dealt with because I felt like I see a lot of people involved, a lot of people performing, a lot of that, but I never see any growth in them. As a matter of fact, Don D, whether you know it or not, I'm starting my own record label called iGlobal Music One. It's going to be distributed to Universal Music Group. I already got it set up. It's already put together.
Okay.
I'm just deciding how I'm gonna do it and how I'm gonna sign up artists. But I already got that deal with Universal with my own label. I'm still doing the legal part of it right now, structure of it on the back end and trademark and stuff like that. But because I wanted to be able to, if I take on an artist's music and they go that far with me, I want to be able to have a good distribution. So I have a deal with Universal through one of the guys that's on the station, which is, do you know Cali Boy, right?
Yeah, I know Cali Boy.
Do you know Cali Boy?
Yeah, I know. I don't know him that well, but I know what you're talking about.
Universal.
Okay.
And so I have that deal in place already. And now the only thing I'm doing now is trying to figure out how I'm going to launch it and what I'm going to do. So as you can see, I'm locking up every corner, from the artist to the performance to the radio and even to the travel to get there.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Skelp was telling me about that this morning. He sent me the link to that website.
Which one?
To which website?
The website you just announced.
Oh, okay.
We talked this morning. He feels the same way you feel about a lot of people was talking about they want to make it happen for independent artists, but the only they want to do is what Spotify did, make money on us, but we can't make money with them.
Right. So, and I ain't mad about a person making money, but if I go to buy a loaf of bread, I want to take the bread out of it. I want to value for it, Right. And what people are doing is they're paying to get on these stages and paying to get these things done. And the only thing they have is a few pictures on Instagram for content, but they really have nothing else to go to the bank with, That's really where I'm at with that, So,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna get Dundee to slide me your number so I can talk to you in a few days and run across what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying.
I'm with it because I do a lot of work, a lot of study of what I'm doing. I do a lot of research, and I look at everything everybody's doing. I'm like, okay. Even some of the things I told the guy today, I don't do that anymore. He said, well, so-and-so do it. I said, well, you need to go to so-and-so because I don't do that, So it's very important that the young people that's trying to get in the business, we don't take advantage of them.
Right.
It's kind of like a guy started a basketball league in the neighborhood. He started the league most of the time because he know that mom is going to spend the money for that kid. Even though she may not do nothing. But the coach, he's going to be better later. Just keep spending the money, And that's kind of what happened in this business here. A person would spend money. Their parents would continue spending the money, knowing that this guy needs more development instead of him being on the stage trying to perform.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
So Mike, with your label, you're going to be more focused on artists that have already been established, and you're going to go after the new independents trying to get them signed. What's the focus of the label?
But I have some main artists that know I have it already. They have their own independent, like Lavelle and After Seven. Some of those guys want to come with me because they know what I'm doing. They know what I'm doing. I have the radio station, so they know that they're gonna get played. But I'm going to focus more on seasoned independent artists that want to put the work in and ready to go to that next level.
Right. That's the artist I'm trying to find. The same artist you're trying to find. So if we can work together and helping these artists get to the next level, then we can. I like to work with you because I'll try to rename that industry. I call it the independent urban music industry to separate them from everybody out here.
Yeah, but like I said, we can always talk. This is a great conversation. I really didn't expect you to be on this long. I thought I was just going to pop in. But because, I don't know what's going on. A lot of people see it. They don't know who's behind it because I'm not the guy to step out there and want to be So I want the work to speak for itself,
Right.
And that's really, it's like, I with the booking agency. I started that a few years ago. Now I'm pushing it very heavy. All these artists, because they know that I was in this game a while. So now I'm booking big tours. I booked Bruno Mars. I'm doing Cardi B's tour overseas, But I also booking smaller artists. And I'm going to put a department on that, which is indie artists, so I can book them on stages. So they don't have to go to anybody else to try to get on stage. They come to us. We put them on the stage and we know there's going to be a value. Does that make sense, Steve?
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
That makes perfect sense.
I'm trying to get this ballroom here in Compton, and I want to do the same thing with independent artists. Have a special night for them to get on stage. But the only one to get on stage are the ones that we're playing consistently every week. And I'm not charging for them to get on stage. Because if we're playing their music every week, then that shows substance of what they're trying to do and what we're trying to do for them. Now we have a venue for them to come and show the people, the public, how good they are. That's what I need to talk to you about.
I'm not going to talk a lot more you guys' time, but definitely, I think that really the biggest thing to what I do is I try to put everything on my website that I'm doing, so that way the travel is easy to find out what we're doing.
Right.
I have a really good team that helps me keep the website up to date, up to the moment, to the minute almost, And so we want to be able to incorporate this with other people that like-minded that really want to help artists, whether they're independent artists or a seasoned artist, whatever it may be. But I don't want to get involved anymore with situations where I'm just charging people to get on the stage that's no value. I don't want to do that anymore.
And that's what we did.
Enough artists there to bring an audience so people could see them instead of just having a stage full of independent artists. I don't want to do that anymore.
Right, exactly.
And see, that's what we did.
We're gonna let you go, man. I gotta roll on here and get this started down. And don't forget to catch the radio show on iGlobal Radio Network. Both networks, 97.5 LA, Power 97.5 LA, and also Power V97 at 11 o'clock, right, Mike? 11 o'clock, 11 to 12 on Saturdays?
11 to 12, yes.
11 to 12 on Saturdays. Also, too, we're going to be download the iGlobal Radio app. Go ahead and get that iGlobal Radio app right now. Download that. You better check out not just Power 97.5 LA and V97, Power V97 out Las Vegas, but also all other 250 stations that are currently on there, and also another 500 on the way. And the IGM Awards coming August 1st. Make sure you book your tickets right now. Get your tickets right there. Savon Theater. A lot of artists that'll be on stage. A night of music and enjoyment. And go to iglobalradio.com to get more information on everything that we've talked about tonight.
That's it. Well, guys, thanks a lot for having me on here. Like I said, I came on for a few minutes, but I told my whole life already. But it's all right,
No, it's all right.
Good, man. It's all good.
Okay, take care, man. Talk to you later on this week.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, man. That's Mike right there holding it down. iGlobal Radio. Make sure you go ahead and do what we told you to do. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump this in right quick. MD, I need you to do me a favor and take that, whatever that, you got those headphones. Is that Michael that you're not working or what? What is that?
Yeah, it's not working. Everything is on, but you're not picking up a signal.
Okay, yeah, I've been having internet problems, but those headphones you got, they don't sound good. Do me a favor, take that microphone.
No, I'm doing it. I'm talking to you through my phone.
Oh, through the phone.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Well, put the phone a little closer to you so I can hear you. I thought you were talking to me through them headphones.
No, headphone props.
Oh, that's
right now.
Well, put the phone put the phone a little closer to you because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's a little better now.
See, it's all the way up to my mouth, as you see on the phone. I mean, on the
Okay, that's what's going on. All right.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna go ahead. I gotta put the intro in. This is actually a practice show that we're doing tonight, man, because I had technical problems myself and internet problems. I've got some new equipment. I've been kind of testing it on. That's why I let Mike do his thing too as well. And also, we're gonna play a little Scooter song in a little bit also. So this is an equipment show. So I'm kind of glad this kind of happening.
That might be the problem.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna play the intro because I got to get a show ready to send to Mike, and
Go ahead.
we're gonna go from there. Yeah, we're gonna try to the top of the hour. We just kind of do everything in backwards, but we're gonna play some songs. We're gonna jump into a topic. We're gonna go into play it or slay it. We're gonna jump into to the after party. That's how we're gonna do. But we're gonna do the intro right now.
So everybody you listening, we're taping this live just to edit it for the real deal because we got technical problems. It must be Zoom.
Okay, see, I got some echo coming in somewhere. Yeah, that's why we're just practicing tonight because.
Oh, you got new equipment?
Here we go. Got you. All right, there we go. What you got the echo now? Hold on. 1 second here. That's why I was checking tonight. Yeah, I got some new equipment here. That's why things are different tonight. I hear it.
No echo. It's still cutting out a little bit. Okay, that's good.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Wait. It's cutting out.
Okay. What about now? You echo and all that now, right? Do you? Any echo or anything
No.
now? Nothing?
No. We're good. We're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's why I did something a little different tonight too, because we're just testing everything out, and it's doing what I thought it would do. All right, huh?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but not that well. I got to figure out why that mic over there is not working for you, MD.
Did you? MD. Remember your permissions. Make sure your permissions are allowed.
Okay. Let me cut out this.
You need your audio, microphone, and video permissions. I know your video's on, but check your audio permissions.
Yeah, my permission. Let me see. Where we at? Okay.
You see it?
My one, and it's. I have it for the microphone. I got it on two. What's this? 2 high definition to audio device.
Let's see. Okay, let me see if it's on my end. Let me just look here. This event. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not getting your mic at all.
Now
I'm
get
getting
my
his
mic.
mic.
Oh, it's coming. Okay, say something again.
I said I'm getting his mic.
Okay, MD, say something.
Which mic you get? One that's on Clubhouse or Zoom?
Right now, I guess I'm getting Clubhouse. I'm not getting Zoom.
Okay. But
I unplugged my microphone because that was probably what the feedback was.
Okay. And you?
I'm trying to think which one is the microphone.
And I unplugged my headset because that's probably where the audio is coming.
Okay. Okay. Right.
This
Right.
in the background. Dundee.
Okay.
Say something again.
This is a little school up here, right?
It's a little school. Yeah.
Yeah, this is me, MD.
Yeah. I'll be a guy, not a guy, Charlie.
Okay, Charlie.
Yeah. You
Okay.
2 years.
Okay. Do I know who he is? No.
No, I don't think you've ever met him. He's actually down there by you. Actually, he's in Dallas.
Okay. I would be more than happy to go on that little venture, that little side quest, and meet the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's out there by you.
Okay.
Because you're in Fort Worth, right? Aren't you in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Fort Worth, yeah. It's not too far from you.
City open.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
driving from Dallas.
I'm from Fort Worth. I live in Joshua, and I visit Cleburne for church.
Okay. Now, how far is Joshua from
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
It's about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And the other for church, how far is that?
I would say that's about 30 minutes.
30 minutes away. Okay.
That's like
Yeah.
you drive. That's like you driving to Pasadena, Dundee.
Yeah, I know. Driving anywhere in LA is at least a half hour.
Yeah. You have more traffic.
Yeah, anything at least a half hour. Yeah. Okay, we're going to work on that. Well, it's something that's coming up, MD.
Well, you probably, that's probably Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I put the phone down, and you can't hear me.
Not that well. I can't hear that well at all.
Yeah, because I put it down, sit on my leg.
You know
No.
what? I think about it. Fort Worth's about 30 minutes away from me.
30
Yeah.
minutes. Okay. Okay. About
Yeah.
30 minutes away. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'm 3 hours away, right?
Say it again.
I was at school at either about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
I've been to Austin. I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh convention in Austin.
How about you?
Houston. I've never been to Houston unless you're talking about the work trip. I went down to Galveston and I passed Houston.
Right. Yeah, Galveston. That's the beach.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
used to be Gulf of Mexico. Now the Gulf of America.
You said what, MD?
It used to be the Gulf of Mexico, but now they call it the Gulf of America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boy Donald changed the name.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't hear you all that good, but I'm trying to.
Yeah. We're not having a good. We can't hear you very well, MD. I don't know what's going on.
But I'm on the phone on the clubhouse.
Okay. Okay. We got to figure that out.
Well, I guess another time.
I wonder why the microphone stopped working.
Because you got new equipment. Equipment's not right.
No, I mean on your end. Your end should be working. I should see at least blinking up. You're not even blinking up right now.
But I did change phone trying to find the right thing. You couldn't hear me the first time. How about now?
Yeah, I hear you, MD.
Keep,
I hear you, but it cuts in and out.
Okay.
well, keep talking, Andy.
Testing.
Okay, that's something.
Okay. Okay.
That's the clubhouse.
Say 1 2 1 2.
Hey. 1 2 1 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's coming to the clubhouse.
Let's see here.
1 2 3 1 2 3.
No, you should be moving here. Why is this one not moving? Okay, let me just look down here and make sure it's not me.
because my microphone is tuned.
Okay, now you muted.
Right. How about now?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah,
Can you hear
that
me?
sounds way better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you cutting in and out, but I can hear you.
Oh no, yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Well, that's coming through.
No, stick with that. Stick with that. That's better. We're gonna stick with that, and yeah, that's how we're gonna run the whole show.
Yes, on the show. But
Okay, so then you.
and then we'll tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on. Okay.
No, we hear him just fine, Dundee. We hear him just
You
fine.
hear him? Because I don't.
Yeah. I'm going to Clubhouse.
You going through Clubhouse? Okay. All right. So you going through Clubhouse?
Right.
Okay. All right. You gonna have to put that phone a little closer to you.
Yeah. Well, you can.
Yeah, when you
How
talk.
about now?
Keep talking.
Testing 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna mute out Zoom.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No, I liked you better before.
You already better before, right?
Mute the back again. We pick up Zoom. How about
Yeah,
now?
he sounded better before. There you
Okay.
go. No.
Now,
Go back to the next.
All right. Now, mute Clubhouse. Let me see.
I can't. Hold on. My light went off.
I'll turn it back on.
Okay, just go through Clubhouse. Yeah, you gotta click Clubhouse back on. Turn Clubhouse back on.
Clubhouse.
Okay, so you gotta come through Clubhouse.
No,
Okay,
turn Clubhouse off.
You know, Clubhouse on now. Something wrong with Zoom.
Something's wrong with Zoom. Okay, something's wrong with Zoom. Because I see the mic. You are moving up and down
On the mic.
on the mic on Zoom.
No, you're moving left, right.
Yeah,
And I don't know why you can't hear me.
I don't.
Let me.
Yeah, I don't either.
Righty tighty,
Oh, wait
lefty
a minute.
loosey.
Wait a
Right.
minute. No, this mic is on. Now I'm getting ready to cut the mic off of Clubhouse.
Righty lefty, righty lefty, lefty right.
Lefty,
Yeah.
righty. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Huh. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah.
Tighty lefty, loosey righty.
Right.
Righty. Yeah.
Right, because I'm in the mic. I'm in the mic, and then yours is microphone, speaker, video secondary. Yeah, secondary is right. Same as. Say something now? Oh, no, I guess it's not gonna work.
1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, say something now.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, MD, say something.
Do
Now,
me again,
I was
Dundee.
muted. Clubhouse was muted when I was saying that.
Okay.
Now Clubhouse is back on.
Okay. All right, we're going.
I'm going off,
Okay.
back on. 1, 2, 3.
So you got to go to Clubhouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Testing 1,
so
2, 3.
something wrong
Testing
with
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So something's wrong with Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go with
Zoom
that.
don't
then.
like us.
Yeah, Zoom don't like us apparently. All right. Let me do the intro. Let's see if this works here. All right. Here we go.
It's time to start. Radio show.
Let's go.
Radio show, the radio show.
I got my TV muted. So let me unmute my TV. Bessie, 1, 2, 3.
It's time to start. Radio show.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do you...
It's time to start. Radio show.
Let's go.
Radio show, done. Radio show.
Big fellas, where you at? Represent right now. Tell me. Bozy T on the track. Dirty Urban. Tell me, girl, yeah. Big Feed, we back at it again. Now listen me sing. Tell me you at home. Tell me you all alone. Tell me ain't been treating you right, so I can give it to you all night. Tell me you need love. Tell me when I pull up. Tell me you wanna be my wife, so I can change your life. She rollin' with the boss man, with the boss plan. Headed to the sky, lost with 100 grand. And I'm about to take a knee deep like it's quicksand. Dipping through the city lit on adrenaline. Baby, I'm a grown man, there's power in my romance. You love it when we slow dance, magic when we hold hands. Listen to the sounds of the town, the power 88. They gon' break it down by the pound and make it trizzlate. Baby, we get knocky, freaky in the lobby. She coming out some clothes, faster than a Ferrari. We feeling lovey-dovey, keep rubbing on my tummy. She trying to win the shot, the chance to win the hubby. She want a big fella, my tongue gang better. She never had